welcome again to Whisky Wednesday. Another glorious day. I'm getting quite lucky here in England with the weather. But we're going to crack on with one of the best things I've tried in a long time. This is Glen Scotia. For those of you that don't know Glen Scotia, or have tried it and don't like Glen Scotia, we need to talk. Because this is outrageous, as is the whole range. Now, we've done a little bit of Glen Scotia before. Not loads. Sorry, Glen Scotia. But we have focused quite a lot on Loch Lomond and a few other of their smaller experimental styles, single casks and whatnot. This is the Glen Scotia 18-year-old. This is a combination of Bourbon and Oloroso sherry cask matured whiskies. No filtering, no colouring, 46% from the beautiful and picturesque region of Campbeltown. Glen Scotia peat a little bit, but they have a beautiful selection of cask styles and a range which is to die for. The Double Cask, which is a PX finish. The 15 is all Bourbon oak. This is Bourbon and Oloroso, as I said. The 25 is all American oak and it's awesome, like just awesome. I've literally just opened this for this review and we are going to just talk about how brilliant it really is. So let's crack on with the nose and the taste and all that, and we'll see where this leads us. I've always renowned Glen Scotia for being a distillery that delivers pretty much everything. It can give you everything you can want from a whiskey. It's a little bit spicy, it's a little bit floral, it's a little bit decadent, it's a little bit rich. And this still delivers a little bit of that. There is an underlying nose of kind of like allspice, kind of Chinese 5-spice, cinnamon, nutmeg, mace, those kind of Christmassy style spices. Wonderful top notes of kind of lemon, kiwi, a little bit of mango, a little bit of pineapple. Those bourbon and sherry casks really interacting very well. No smoke, not that's detectable on the nose. There might be like a little whiff of kind of like, you know, the day after bonfire night, but no sort of big smoky nose. I know that's a pineapple and mango and lime, that's all I'm getting. It's just like a big influx of really exotic fruit flavours, dried fruits, marinated fruits. And the sweetness of those bourbon casks providing those exotic fruit flavours is just being backed up more by the Oloroso sherry. The cinnamon, the mace, the nutmeg with a little bit of raisin, a little bit of sultana. We could sit here for hours dissecting this, because there's a lot going on. We don't have hours, so big, fruity, exotic, quite decadent. Fruit juice as much as you could ever want. Taste? So yeah, now try and get, and finding that little bit of smoke in the end, it is slightly more present on the nose. Less kind of pineapple chunks in a tin, more pineapple on a barbecue kind of feel. The texture's almost, I don't think I've ever described a whiskey as glassy before. It's kind of clean and it's got a nice, and I don't mean this in a horrible way, a kind of hollowness to it. You know, it's kind of light and ethereal and it really gets around your mouth. A better word would probably be oily. It's got the texture of olive oil and it kind of really gets in and around everywhere. Those big hints of mango and pineapple and those big citrusy exotic fruit flavours continue. And they get into every single section of your mouth. Really just fills the entire crevice of your mouth. Y'all tried Starburst, right? It's like Starburst in a bottle. The smoke is very subtle. It's the tiniest amount, and it is only on the finish, and it comes across as this slightly bitter, almost metallic element. An element of that could be from the casks and the sherry wood as well. Slightly carbolic, kind of carbolic soap. Ashy is a word I'd use to describe it. It's quite ashy. Finish is good. It's kind of minerally, kind of like limestone and chalk. It reminds me of that. Medium dry, not too dry, but you know, it's getting there. You can probably tell by the amount I'm drinking this how much I enjoy it. I was going to save this for a special occasion, but I thought we've not reviewed it. It's a really big bottle. It's a really special bottle. I first tried this in the pot still in Glasgow last October, which I think is when it first came out. And I love it then. I love it now. I will continue to love it forever. And it just continues the theme that we've had in the past couple of episodes, which show that you can get old whiskey for not a lot of money. I think that's about £80, 80 quid, which is nothing in the grand scheme of whiskey when you think about 18-year-old products now, which are all slowly getting to the 100, 120. In Macallan terms, they're getting to the nearly £300 mark. That's fantastic. And it does everything you could want an 18-year-old whiskey to do. It's complex, it's subtle, it's the Rolls Royce of the distillery. It does a little bit of everything. 9. Solid 9. Perfect 9. Bought it now, will buy it again in the future, will continue to encourage as many people as possible to try it in a bar, own it, do what you like with it. That's one of the best 18-year-old whiskies on the planet. I'm going to put my name to that. And anyone who questions it, I was going to say let's have a fight, but that's a little bit too mank. We'll have a debate about it in the comment section, no doubt. But thank you all for watching. I've been Phil, this is my home. That's one of the best 18-year-old whiskies on the planet, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next week. Cheers.